myths around credit cards. And the big one that I see all the time that really burns my ass is that it helps your credit score if you carry a balance on your credit card.
I can hear it in your tone.
It's complete bullshit. But I think here's where this myth comes from. Part of what makes up your credit score is your utilization rate. So your utilization rate is how much of the credit that you have available to you are you using. So if you have $1,000 credit limit, and at the statement closing date, which is the only time your credit utilization matters. So the day that your statement closes, that's what's reported to the credit bureau. So on that day, you had $100 balance, you're using 10%. So your utilization rate is 10%. And ideally, we want to have it be over 1%, below 30% for sure, but ideally below 10%. And if you have 0%, so if you've just paid your credit card off in full just before the statement closing date, not having a utilization rate or having a rate of 0% can have a small negative impact on your score, because the credit score is a score of how well you're managing using debt. And if you're not using it, that can have a small negative impact on your score. So generally we want there to be a small balance on the statement closing date of your credit card. But then, like we mentioned before, if you pay it off in full before it's due, that is not going to hurt your credit score. You are going to be fine.